We are here with George Crotty after his impressive win. How's it going, mate? You all right?
Yeah, really good, thank you, good.
Obviously, winning ways. How did you feel like your performance went today?
Yeah, right, better than my debut. Felt like my debut was a little bit... Everyone says enjoy your debut, you only get one debut, but you then have the pressure of thinking, God, what could go wrong here, you know? So in my debut, I felt everything's a little bit rushed and a bit panicky, where today was a little bit more... It's a high pace, because that's the boxer I am, you know. Got a good engine, so I've got to use that high pace. And felt like I slowed it down a little bit more controlled, but still at the high pace I wanted to do, you know.
With like you said, being a Marine, obviously I'm going to mention it, being ex-Navy myself, that fitness that they do, that you guys do, you're all tapped in the head. I know some, but like, you're all tapped in the head. Do you feel like because of that fitness, it's a good base to how your boxing career goes as well?
Yeah, 100%. You have that base fitness all the time, you know. They breed that into when you do your military training and you do your 8-month training down Limpton. So it's definitely a good tool to have, you know, and you got it in the bank all the time.
And I know something we spoke off camera. Like you said, you this was better than your debut. The Marines obviously letting you carry on as a pro, which I find very unusual, but in a good way. Obviously, it must help you that there's a paycheck that you can get to whilst being a pro, because being a pro is bloody hard.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Everything. I wouldn't be here now as a pro boxer if I didn't join the Marines. You know, I done a lot of my 20s on the boxing team with the Marines, and they facilitate for a full-time draft, you know. Eight months of the year you go down to Portsmouth, HMS Nelson, train down there, and obviously you're an amateur but you're training like a pro, so the learning curve is like that with it, you know. So anyone I'd say who was half thinking about it, I was about 17, 18, knew I wasn't ready to go pro but weren't enjoy working full-time and things, so I went and done the Marines, which they put that base fitness into your mindset that your body can go a lot further, and then you get to learn like, and then you go on the boxing team and kick on. Obviously, you have to do you're always a Marine first, you know, but that's something I'm proud of as well.
I've trained out of HMS Nelson as well, and I know the facilities down there are actually top notch as well. Yeah. So I think they're fantastic. And for somebody that may not know boxing, the facilities down there are so good.
Yeah, they're really good. You know, you got the boxing gym, then you got the downstairs gym, you got the track over the road. I was up with GB for 6 or 7 years, and that being with the Marine team was like doing a couple of years on GB, you know. Obviously you ain't got the level of sparring there like you do up GB, but you've got all the facilities, everything there, and you get invited out a lot of times with sparring, because you go to any of the pro gyms and they're always like, oh, we've got the Army or Navy coming, they're always fit and they're always good rounds, so you get invited out a lot there and you get respected with it, you know. Like you go into any pro gym, they're like, we've got to be on it today. The Navy boys or the Army boys are coming. We're in for a tough spar, you know. But you got fit, strong lads who are going to get the rounds in.
With yourself, back to 2025. What are you looking to do? Just keep getting out as quick as possible, or is setting the plan in place to maybe Southern area? What are you looking to do?
Well, we'd like to get out again soon, but then yeah, we said that the Southern area ain't far away at all. You know, I feel like I'm fit enough, in good condition. Old enough, mature enough, you know. I feel like I ain't got to have all of them. It's nice to have a couple of them fights just to get used to the different atmosphere, a little bit more rowdy and things like that. But I don't need loads of them. Now I think I'm ready to kick on a little bit now, you know.
Yeah, well, I look forward to seeing your career blossom, mate. As the ex-military man myself, I look forward to seeing how you get on, and I'll be keeping a close eye.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you. Cheers.